Cassie? Cassie, are you here? Oh, come on. I'm even a little bit late. She said that I was supposed to meet her here. Cassie? Cassie, come on. Cassie? Okay, if this is some kind of joke, this isn't funny, Cassie. Oh, gosh, this is really, really bad. Cassie? Oh, no. Hopefully nothing happened to her. There's some dangerous things here, but I really didn't think that they'd be up on this surface level. Oh, gosh. Cassie, where are you? Oh, God, this is awful. Cassie? Oh, God, so hopefully something bad didn't happen to her. No. Wait a second. The security protocol. Did it actually work? Oh, no. What if it came in, like, abducted her or something? Cassie? Cassie, are you here? It's Gregory. Please come out if you're here. Cassie, this isn't funny. Oh, my God, this is really bad.
No.
Oh, my gosh.
Doesn't feel very good to get stood up for plans now, does it?
Oh, my gosh. No, it doesn't feel great to be stood up for plans. Look, Cassie, about everything,
Just stop there. Look, I don't want more excuses, Gregory. I already gave you excuses before, and I listened to them and I tried to understand, but the more I think about it, the more I just realize that you've been an awful friend lately. You said you were going to come to my party and you didn't show up. Roxanne said it was because you were getting me a present, but you never even got me a present, and then you're telling me that there's this situation with something, but you can't tell me about it, and Roxanne can't know about it, so you're basically making me lie to one of my favorite people in the whole entire world, and now you're literally making Roxanne ditch me when she and I had plans. I want to know what's going on. And if it's about you not wanting to be my friend anymore, then fine, just tell me.
What? No, Cassie, it has nothing about me not wanting to be your friend, I promise. Also, what are you doing with the Roxy talkie?
Well, don't worry about it. I just had it just in case something went wrong and I needed to ask for help. I don't like it here. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. And rightfully so, apparently, because what is this security protocol, and why were you so worried about it getting me?
Oh, the security, there's no security protocol. I was just,
I heard you, Gregory. You were talking about a security protocol, and you were worried about it coming and abducting me? Those were your words. I was listening.
Look, Cassie, there's a lot that's been going on, okay? I know I've kind of already told you a little bit, and you're the only person that I've told anything about this to, okay? It's a lot, and it's really dangerous, and I don't want to get you involved if I don't have to.
Oh, dangerous, Gregory. I defeated the whole ruined DLC. Yeah, it was just a game, but I'm brave. Is this because I'm a girl? You don't think I can handle it?
What? No, that has nothing to do with
it. Is it because I'm younger than you? I'm only younger than you by like a year. Is that why?
No, Cassie, it has nothing to do with that. It's just...
And it's not because that you don't like me anymore, or so you say. Am I still your friend?
Yes, you're... Okay, Cassie, look, I understand your concerns. I really do. They're completely valid. But look, this has nothing to do with me not wanting to be your friend. It has nothing to do with me trying to keep Roxanne from you. I've even told Roxanne several times I'm really happy you guys are friends and getting along really well. I want you guys to have a relationship really bad, and I really enjoy seeing you guys hang out. Trust me, it has nothing to do with that. It's just... all of this is really, really dangerous, and I don't even like being involved with it, and I'm still confused about things, and I wish I even had answers that I could give you, but I don't have all of them, and...
But you have more than what you're telling me, Gregory. You already told me that you're working on something, but you still refuse to give me any information on it? And you know what? I'm over it. I don't... You know what? Should I even care? What if you're the one that's getting into dangerous stuff? You're worried about protecting me from it, but I'm your friend too. Well, what's gonna stop me from going to Roxanne and saying that you're doing something dangerous that you need to be stopped?
No. Please don't. Please.
Then if this is as dangerous as you're making it out to be, you shouldn't be messing with it either.
No, I know I shouldn't be messing with it, but Cassie, there's things that you don't understand at play, okay? There's things that I still don't even understand, but we're trying to get to the bottom of it.
I could understand it very well if someone would just tell me.
Okay. Look, I can give you a little bit more information, but You have to promise me. Pinky, promise me. You cannot tell Roxanne about this.
Why can't she know?
I don't know why she can't know, okay? It's just, I'm working with someone, and they're telling me that animatronics can get really, really hurt if they get involved with this. And I care about you, and I care about Roxanne and Freddie and everyone so much that I don't want to get you guys involved, because what if something horrible happens? And at least if something bad happened, it would only be to me and not to you and Roxanne and Freddie and everyone.
Okay, fine. I get it. I won't tell Roxanne if you just tell me what's going on.
You can't tell Freddie either. You can't tell Chica, you can't tell Freddie, Monty, Bonnie, anyone. Promise?
Not even my parents?
No, you can't tell your parents either.
Fine. I won't tell anyone. I promise.
You know the Mimic, right?
Well, yeah, I know the Mimic, the boss from Ruin DLC.
A lot of people don't think that he's real, that he's some sort of legend and he's made up and was just introduced for Ruin DLC, but...
Right, because he's the antagonist of the game. He's not something in the real world, Gregory. How could he be?
Cassie, look, I don't know how to explain this to you without just being kind of right out with it. The Mimic is real. It's very real and it's very dangerous.
I can't tell if you're just trying to prank me or if you're being serious about this, Gregory, because if the Mimic is real, I mean, real like he was in the game, because he's able to mimic anybody and anything. You're
Cassie.
not the Mimic, are you?
No, I'm not the Mimic. Trust me, this has also been one of those things where it's one of the reasons I can't tell people about this, because as soon as people know that the Mimic is involved, then how am I supposed to trust anyone? Anyone could be the Mimic at this point. You could be the Mimic, Roxanne could be the Mimic.
I mean, if anyone could beat the Mimic, Gregory, what does this mean? Is that what you're working on? You're trying to get rid of him?
Yes. A while ago, I was contacted by someone named V. That's the friend I was telling you about. You
Wait,
don't know
V,
them.
like Vanny? Isn't
Yeah.
that somebody that you're dealing with too?
Yeah, but it's not Vanny. They're not evil. They're just as scared of the Mimic as I am, if I'm honest. They even seem like they're maybe even more scared than I am, and they seem to know how dangerous this thing truly is. Cassie, the
Really?
Mimic is not like the game. It can mimic voices, but it can mimic bodies too. It can be whoever it wants. It hides in the shadows.
Speaking of, maybe we should move from this area just in case anybody's listening, especially if what you're saying is true about the Mimic hiding in the shadows.
Yeah.
It's crazy being back here. Wait, wasn't there like a statue or something over here?
In the fountain?
Oh, yeah, there it is. I
Yeah.
thought it was more over there, but I guess here he is.
Look, Cassie, V and I have been working on something. That's the security protocol I was talking about, but we've been having issues with it.
What do you mean? So, let me get this straight. The Mimic not only exists, but you've been working on a security protocol to what? Keep it at bay? With somebody that you don't even know named V.
Yeah. And we've been working really, really hard on it, and I think it's going somewhere, and I hope that if we can get it all together and stop being so glitchy and awful, that it could work. It's the Mimic exclusion and entrapment security. It's designed to keep the Mimic trapped and hidden from the world because it's dangerous. But Cassie, the Mimic has been set free for a while. It's something ancient, something really awful and evil, and it's made clones of itself, and it's terrorizing people. It visited Roxanne and I once in our own house. It broke
Wait,
in.
Actually?
Yes, it pretended to be her.
To be Roxanne?
Yeah.
Okay, what's this security protocol you set? What's it called?
The Mimic exclusion and entrapment security. I
Are
know
you
it's-
gonna say that every single time? Can't you just, like, abbreviate it or something that's easier to remember?
I guess. I mean, V and I tend to be making things a lot more complicated than we need to, I guess. I mean, nothing really seems to be working. I mean, we could maybe try to abbreviate it or something.
Yeah, just anything that's not mimic, excursion, and
Mimic,
safety protocol.
exclusion, and entrapment
Whatever!
security.
It needs to be something else if I'm going to keep using it in this conversation.
Gosh, I don't know. MXCS?
Sure. I mean, I like that, and it also makes this protocol sound less dramatic, if I'm honest.
Well, to be honest, it is pretty dramatic, Cassie. This thing could,
Well, yes.
this thing could save lives. It could change lives.
I get it. If the mimic is real and it's been around for as long as you say and is as big of a threat as you're making it out to be, I mean, it does sound really deadly. With that being said, I mean, you had me meet you here at the abandoned Pizzaplex set. Where exactly is this mimic right now?
We don't know where the mimic is.
What do you mean you don't know, Gregory? How do you not know where the mimic is?
Because, Cassie, it's dangerous. And look, like I said, this thing is ancient, okay? It was made a long time ago, before the plans for the Pizzaplex even came to be. Before, honestly, even some of the pizzerias were around. Some of the OG ones. This thing is old, Cassie, and it's been just getting stronger and stronger every single time. It used to be something where... Actually, now that I think about it, I forgot. I've seen the mimic once else before at Freddy's house, but it was trying to take Franny, his kid. But then it was this thing, and I don't think it was as strong then, and we could sense that it was mimicking it. I don't know. It was weird, okay? It was just... It wasn't as powerful, I don't think, because it couldn't blend in as well. Franny and I both could sense it.
It got more powerful?
Yes, because the next time that I
my
saw it, it was in
gosh.
Roxanne and I's house, and it pretended to be her. It literally snuck into our house, and I trusted it for a bit. But then it started being weird, and it didn't really know much of what was happening, which is what gave it away. But then it crawled up our back wall and left.
That is extremely creepy. Gregory, how? None of this can be real, right? I mean, even the fact that animatronics exist, I don't know how to feel. You swear you're telling me the truth, right?
Yes, I'm telling you the truth.
And if this is real, how do I know that this isn't just like the game and you're not the mimic who's trying to trick me right now?
Wait, what? No, Cassie, I'm not the mimic. I promise. Look,
How would I know that, though?
Cassie, if I was the mimic, why would I be giving you all this information? Why would I be building a security protocol to stop the mimic if I was it? I wouldn't be building a security protocol to stop myself. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. None of this makes sense. Okay, start from the beginning, because when you were at my party, you mentioned having a friend, and I don't think you said what her name was, but this has to be her, right? Or whoever you're talking about?
It's V. I don't know her actual name. I think it's just V. That's what she calls herself.
So, why are you trusting this random person to make a security protocol? This sounds just like the game, Gregory. I trusted you, and you lured me into the Pizzaplex, or well, you in quotation marks, and I got brought all the way to the Pizzaplex. How do you know that whoever this V person is isn't the mimic themselves?
It can't be the mimic.
Why?
It's the same thing that I'm talking to you about why I can't be the mimic. They're just as scared of it as I am, and they're wanting it gone. They know information, and they have the means to help me destroy it, but they need me because I've been at the Pizzaplex so long, and I know the ins and outs, and I have connections, Cassie.
And then, if it's not the mimic, Gregory, why can't they just meet up with you? Why haven't you met them yet?
I don't know. They said if we meet face to face, it could jeopardize everything. I don't know what that means, but look, we've been communicating on the phone for weeks now, and it seems like everything is going really well. Trust me, I want to meet them too. I think it would be great because we'd be able to hopefully fix all these glitches and things that have been happening, but I'm just putting my trust in her because the mimic is scary, Cassie, and
That's fine, Gregory. I trust you to put your trust wherever you want. I just want you to realize that that's weird. And I want you to be careful. You You shouldn't put your trust in that much on people you just randomly meet from online or the internet or however she contacted you.
I know, but she's helping me create MXCS, and she's letting me kind of take the lead on everything. Don't you think that's pretty trustworthy? She's not trying to be overbearing or over-controlling in everything. She wants to get rid of the mimic, and she knows that I'm able to build things and help her out with things, and she's letting me do most of it. She's just giving me information. She's been feeding me things for weeks. She wants this thing to be gone just as much as we do.
Fine. I mean, I don't really have a choice, but I trust you on this.
Kind of feels like there's more to it. I feel like she knows who I am specifically. I don't really understand it. I've been trying to get to the bottom of it, but I think it plays a factor into why she doesn't want to meet up with me. It sounds like she's seen me before, like she's scared of me or something, or I don't know.
Well, You don't remember your background before you came to the Pizzaplex, right?
No,
What if she's a family member, or even your mom or something? Not to get your hopes up, but I mean, it's possible, isn't it? Or maybe like a sister, or I don't know.
Maybe. It's just weird. I keep thinking that maybe she has like PTSD or something. She doesn't seem like she wants to come back to this place, and it's interesting. I think that's part of why she's wanting me to do most of the work, honestly. I think she's scared to come back here for whatever reason, but she won't tell me why.
You know, my dad is really quite good with all that animatronic stuff, and I've always helped him, so I mean, you don't have to take me up on the offer, but if you needed help building it, I could probably help.
Wait, you would want to help me build MXCS?
I mean, if it's as dangerous, or the mimic is as dangerous as you're saying, it sounds like you could use all the help you can get, not gonna lie.
Look, I could definitely use help, but like I said, I don't want to get you involved. I don't want to get Roxanne involved.
Gregory, look, I'm already involved. I know all this information, and you're not getting me involved. I got myself involved because I made you tell me, so here I am, and I'm here to help.
Okay, yeah.
Okay?
Like you said, your dad's really good with all of this stuff, and honestly, you probably know the ins and outs of these kinds of machines better than I even would, so I think you'd actually be a really helpful person in all of this. But you have to promise me, again, you can't tell anyone. You have to just let me kind of lead everything, and we need to be careful doing this, okay?
Scout's honor. I'm not gonna tell anybody.
Okay.
So, how do we get started?
Come on.